So the Oakwood Group started in 1945 with my grandfather in the automotive industry. And that has remained the predominant industry that we generate our sales from. But over time, within that industry, we went from fabricating metal to developing a safety product called safety plastic. And that happened in the late 1990s with our first commercial application in 2000. And this safety product was used in headliners and door panels to protect occupants. So it looks like a simple plastic part, but there's a lot of engineering that goes into it, a lot of testing and validation. And this was done to satisfy a federal mandate at the time. So there was a need in the industry that we went about meeting. Through the development of that product and developing some patents along the way, we decided to diversify into another industry outside of automotive. And Viconic Defense was formed in 2012, and we thought about a lot of different ways to get into that industry, but we thought the easiest way would be to take our expertise in energy management and apply it to an unmet need in that industry. And we were able to do that with a blast mitigator product that's now prevalent in about 65% of land vehicles in the defense industry, and it helps to protect occupants against IED explosions. When we got into this space for that application, it really opened our eyes, not just for developing products to make a profit, but the fact that we were helping to protect people in our military really had a lot of value in it as well. And then through that experience of getting into another industry, which is not easy, we decided to continue to look for other applications and industries. And that's how we've come to Fall Defense flooring in the senior living space. So in terms of a floor application, there was a long development that we had for replacing artificial surfaces with something that feels more like grass and would help to protect athletes more. So we got a grant from the NFL, a sizable sum, and that helped us to develop a product for artificial surfaces. So that kind of got us into the flooring space. We ended up deciding not to take that into a commercial application for a couple of different reasons. But since we had done so much development on it, we started asking ourselves, is there another application for this? And senior living is where we landed. And what's interesting about it, even though we don't have a huge presence yet in this market, the knowledgeable people that we've talked to, from operators to architects to consultants, they definitely see a need for an application like this. And so we have experience with the technology, obviously. We have experience in getting into new industries. We're not afraid of that journey, so to speak. And so I think we're going to be successful. The residents in these facilities and the families of residents in these facilities, they're looking for maximum safety. So that's kind of a given. We expected that. But to talk to the decision makers, the architects that are speccing out facilities, the owners that are paying for it, you can definitely see that they understand there's an unmet need there. And they also understand that there is payback for that. When someone falls and they have a significant event, the costs of dealing with that are huge. And then you look at some of the supporting benefits of it from an insurance perspective, from staff morale perspective. So I think there's a lot of reasons to look at our product. Well, like I mentioned, when we developed the application for defense, It wasn't just making new product. It wasn't just making profit and expanding our business. We were helping soldiers in the military, even going back to the automotive application. We're helping to protect people in cars. With senior living, we're helping to protect the most vulnerable people that we have, seniors. And there's a lot of value in that. It's not just that we want to have a successful business. We want to help protect our most vulnerable people.